Joolse here from Joolsedesigns at JT Creations. So today what we're going to do is we're going to do some book page tags with belly bands and pockets. And they're just out of scraps of card, scraps of book page and scraps of scrapbook paper, digitals, whatever you like. This one's got a belly band and a little pocket there. Just it stops anything falling out, and that one's just got a book page pocket. So the tags themselves are 6 inches by 3. That's roughly about the size, between 5 and 6 inches tall and between 2.5 and 3 inches wide. So I've got some bits of card here. I'm going to cover this side. Now this is just an old picture from a frame. It's a thin card, it's not a thick card. But it's quite substantial for a tag. Now what I'm looking for is I did have some music paper, but I think I've used it. If not, I'll just have to use book page, which I don't mind using. Got it here. It's just I wanted to do a music page one as well. Now this music paper I picked up at a second-hand shop, and obviously it's been well used because it's got pencil drawings on there, numbers and everything, which is fine. So, and which side do I want it on? Do I want it on that side? I want it on that side, so I'm going to do it here. And I'm trying to get the most out of my music paper as I can, so I'm putting it right to the very edge. And then cut it out. And that piece I can use where I've done like a thin inlay tag. I can use that. What I'll do is I'll do one with just a scrap of digital paper, and we'll put the music page in there. So there we have our first bit of tag. And then what I'm doing is I'm just using my old rewards card with the corners just to get my tag shape. And then we'll just ink round the edges. I usually ink round the edges at the end as well, but now you can stitch round these tags if you want. I have done it with that one. I put it like a fatter inlay, and then I stitched round the inlay. But it's up to you, entirely up to you whether you want to do that or not. So we'll just put that one to one side, and I'm just going to get some more book page. I think I'll get some of this old old German Bible page, and the font is beautiful. The Bible was dilapidated when I got it, so that's 3 inches, so I want this at 2.5, I think. Now, just cut it a little bit wider than 2.5, because what I usually do is I go with my deckled scissors up the edge just to give it that oldie ripped look. And then I'm just going to do my tag shape. Just get these out of the way, these little scraps. And I think we'll take that in a little bit. Okay, and I am going to use that glitter glue for this. And just round the edges. And that one. Just there like that. It's not perfect, but it's good enough for me. I have some other book page here, and I think I'm going to make the pocket out of this, so just okay, so I'm just folding that in like that. Just leaving a little bit of a space around the edge, and we'll take a bit of that off. And I'm just folding it up a little bit. So that's and if you don't get your folds straight, your pocket won't be straight. So, and mine isn't, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm going to use this one to put just a little thumb notch in, because that one works all right. And again, I'm just going to ink around it. And then all I'm doing is I'm just opening it up, and I'm just taking these corners out, just slightly mitering those edges as well, just so that nothing shows. I am going to put a little bit of washi tape there. I've just got some of this. And the only reason I didn't fold the paper over is because it's got textured paste. I brought these with me. And I'm just cutting that out. And that's just if you're putting anything in, it doesn't get caught. Okay. And again, as I said, this is textured paste. I did these are from a video where I actually coloured them in. I think I done it at the beginning of last year. But if you go into my playlist or have a look at my videos, you'll see it, and they're quite easy to do. And what I might do is I might do the tag with that. So now what I do want is I want a bumblebee, so just bear with me 2 seconds. Okay, so I'm back. So I've got my bumblebee. Now all this is just, it's a Spellbinders die cut book pages. I just did a pile of them, and then I just dipped them in ink. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to give him some little stripes. So I'm going to do his antennae, do around his eyes. Colour him in round his head. And we'll just give him some stripes. And I'm just being a little bit rough with it because just give him that fuzzy look, because bees have a fuzzy look. And we'll just do some fuzzy bits on here. Okay. Do we want him down there? I think we want him up there. And it's just a micron 0.5 size I've used. Okay, so little Mr. Buzzy Bee will go up there. What I've got here, I've got some, these are from Just Daisy Digital, that hasn't been launched yet. It's just ready for launching. That goes quite nice with the Bee Digital, and I'll just have a look at that. Alright, so I'm just, and this is just card that came from behind the picture. This is card, and it's graph card that you get in IKEA pictures, and it's just, I think it just helps you if you have to cut them. Okay, so I'll just okay, and this one I can't really use because I don't have a small enough corner, so I'm cutting that corner off. And all I do is let me cut this off first. And you'll see that the textured paste cuts fine, doesn't dry rock hard, and it's my own textured paste. It's tile and kraut that's got talcum powder in, glue, white acrylic paint. I just keep revitalising it, and I've had the pot for about 3 years, and I use it quite a lot. Okay, so we've got that there. Now we want some this. Bees work hard for the money. Bees signal the arrival of spring. I think that's a nice one. Because my spring digital's out, and I am working between the spring digital and the bee digital with a bit of daisy in between. Okay. So we'll put that one on the bottom there. Okay, that's brilliant. So we'll keep this over here. Just getting rid of these bits. And we'll do another one. So I said we would do one with digital and put the music paper down the middle. I will put a grommet in that one. That one I haven't. I've used, I found some lemon that I'd brought with me with black and yellow stripes. So it's like the bumblebee material. It's like the bumblebees. Okay. So this one's 5.5 by 3. This one's a 5.5 one. Oh, they're all 5.5, sorry. So I've got some digital here, and it's part of my damask. Do we want it on that side or do we want it on that side? I think we'll have it on that side. So again, so I think the workmen are just, yeah, they'll be finishing up for the day. I don't think they work past about 2:30 here. Okay, so we've got that one. And this one's a thin one, isn't it? But that's fine. Just cutting along that line. And so I'm just going to go up with the, it might be a bit too thin, but never mind. What I'll do is I'll cut the tag down to 2.5 inches, I think. I'm just going to trim that tag down. Right, so that's 2.5 inches instead of 3, as you can see. And where's my... And we'll take these corners so you don't have to have your tag 3 inches. 2.5 inches wide is just enough as well. I've got a clear silicone mat down, that's why it's hard to get the paper up, it tends to stick. And again, I think we'll do a belly band on this one. A little short pocket. And again, we'll use some of the German digital. Let me trim this off. So what I am going to do is I'm going to turn the top of this over and stick it down. And I'm going to trim this one. I'm not going to have flaps on it, I'm just going to trim it down. So we'll just take these off. Okay, and there it is. Just want a little thumb notch. And I'm just trying to get it so I've got like a border, an even border right the way around that pocket. Just so that we can pop a tag in. And I think the belly band, yeah, so I'm just going to turn the edge of this over. I could fold it in half and stick it down like that, but I want a folded edge on both sides. And you can use a scoreboard if you've got a scoreboard. I have one that only has increments of 1/4 of an inch, so hence the rough folding. Okay, so that's perfect. So what I'm doing is I'm just folding that round there. I'm going to trim that. And then I'm just going to glue this on. and I'm just rubbing it in a little bit just so I don't get glue all over. And again, I'm pulling it tight and folding it. So the fold's there. And again, just rubbing it in a little bit. Okay, so we've got that one. What I'm going to do is use, where is it? I've got a piece of card here. And what I want to make is a tall, skinny tag. So I'm just marking it where I want to cut it. And I'm just so when you have a belly band, if you've got a lot of stuff in, the belly band will hold it, but on a tag I always like to put a pocket. I don't know why, I just like to do a pocket with it. And I'm using the smaller corner for this tag. And that's all right there, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp on the other side. I've got some stamps, and I'm just going to do like a stamp collage. And that will go in there. So I thought I'd lost this. Right. So we're just going to put this to one side. And I'll get my stamps out. So let me put the top on this. Put this over. And we'll get the stamps out. So we've got numbers, and we've got tickets, we've got bumblebees. I might use that one. Got the big bumblebee, I don't want that one. I might use a bit of that one. And use some of that one. Okay. So, where's my... So this come from Temu. I just saw it, and it was a script stamp I was looking for. And I am going to do it in black. And I'm going to put a piece of book page or something underneath, just so that I don't stamp on my mat. Because I'm quite apt to stamp on my mat. So, and this looks like a, yeah. something out of a magazine or a newspaper or something. So we've got that one. We'll do the bumblebee. That can go right on top. And it's like a postcard. There. And then we've got some flowers. So I think we'll just have a mixture. So it's kind of a straight collage. It's not a so do we want that one there? Yep. Right. Normally I would have my head right over the top of that, but I can't do that because you'll get a headshot. Now we're going to do that one there. Alright, so I'm just stamping part of it because it's only part of it that's going to go on. Okay, that'll do. A piece of paper down, I didn't stamp. If I didn't have a piece of paper down, I'd have stamped on my mat. So there we are with that one. And I'm just inking round. Okay, just put these away. And I want to bees work hard for their money. Reminds me of the Donna Summer song. She works hard for her money. That's probably why I like it, because I like Donna Summer. And there we are. So I think what we will do is we will put a grommet in these. Just going to get my eyelet setter out. So I'll get my little bee ribbon out again. Well, I call it my bee ribbon. I don't know whether it is a bee ribbon. But you can see it's yellow and it's got like the the yellow and black hearts in, so when I saw it I thought that'll do for my bee journal. I think I got it, it's a Santaro, you know, the Gorgeous range, when I worked for Do Crafts. We used to get the Santaro range to demonstrate, and I got a pile of ribbons and I never used them all. So that's that one. I'm not going to put that one in there. I'm going to put a different one. Right, I think I might use that off. I think this is green ribbon, like a pale yellowy green, but I quite like it, so tie a double knot in. I shouldn't have tied a double knot in, however I've done it now so it's staying. And what am I going to do in this one? I think I'll put a bit of this in. It's like a bookmark tag, this, so you could use them, you could do them taller and do your little bookmarks to use in your journal, or and then you can use it for reading. Okay. Put them back in the drawer, put that one in the drawer as well, and I'll just clear up the lids on my glue. And there we have it. So we've got the two that I made off camera. There was another tag in that, and I must have used it for something and I haven't put it back, and I can't remember where I used it. So I've got that one. So we've got this one, and these two I made offline. That one I stitched round, that one I didn't. These ones I didn't either, and that's a 2.5 by 5.5. That's a 3 by 5.5, and that's how easy it is to make these little book page tags with what's left, you know, your scraps, everything, and it means you can use them up and decorate your tags. So that's fine on there, you can write on that, but you've got that there. And I did one on there, but I just did the numbers with the bingo numbers and things. That one we just used tags. That one's just got a tag and a little envelope in. So I will see you in the next video. Bye.